Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe from our guides messages for May the 27th. So let's see what Spirit and our guides have for us today. What do we need to see, know, and expect? What do we need to know what's coming in behind us? Perhaps there's something unexpected we need to be made aware of. So let's see what we have here for our tarot messages. Coming in with our first card, we've been given the Seven of Wands. We've got the Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. And our final card is the Four of Pentacles. So, okay, let's see what we have here. Our first card that we have is a chameleon. And the chameleon is the card that says act as if, okay? That something that you're wanting is going to happen. All right, so this is acting as if, being prepared for changes that are going to benefit us, perhaps. And, and maybe the outer conditions are changing and we're required to come into harmony with them so we can co-create our greatest dream. We're feeling sensitive, maybe, okay, because sometimes that can come in handy, enabling us to determine how best to adapt to a situation, paying attention to those details so that we can adapt to the environment around us and perhaps the people that are around us too today. So we need to stay grounded, okay, and avoid people who bring drama into our lives. Take a break from social media today, maybe. This is about self-care and time out. That's the answer to any temporary dilemma. So the chameleon has that ability to adapt, right? Change its colors, change its form. Its eyes roll all around, so it's well aware of everything around it. So it's asking us to feel the same way and to adapt, be mindful and keep our eyes open for all possibilities and things that are coming into us, and maybe some unexpected things, as I had said earlier. Now, underneath that comes in the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is that card of, standing your ground, defending your corner, not backing down, okay, realizing that you need to defend what is yours and do it rightfully. I mean, the Seven of Wands is that card. You're not in actual battle mode, but you are having to, defend what you've created. You fought a hard battle maybe to get here, Pisces. And it doesn't mean that the battle's over, because some people will always be jealous or envious of our success and they try to bring us down. So it's about rising above, right? Keeping your eyes open like the chameleon here, and letting those petty things that other people bring down on us go, okay? Don't get involved in it. Just stay on our own path is what this is about. We deserve to be where we are, and we need to stand our ground and fight for what is ours. So today may be a day where you need to not allow other people to rain on your parade. Don't let other people who doubt your motives, or they could be a little green with envy. And there's always people out there like that, unfortunately. And remember, I've told you this before, not everybody at our workplace is our best friends. We need to be mindful of who we confide in, who we tell things to, because they may come on that they are, and then at the end of the day, they have ulterior motives, right? So defend your corner. Don't have to be abrasive, but you have to be direct. And you've created something here, and you're not about to get up out of your seat and leave it empty for someone else to jump into. Coming in next, we have the card that says Talking Circle. And this is all about us listening, okay? We have to listen to things that are going on around us. And this is about, us or someone we're connected with may not feel heard, okay? There's a reluctance to speak openly at this time maybe, and this is a card that's a clear sign to become a more effective communicator and a more active listener. Healing may be needed in a social and a societal sense, and an opportunity may bring itself to us soon, allowing us to speak openly and frankly about subjects that we would normally keep private. So I had said here, it's kind of a two-edged sword here. Be careful who you confide in, but there are people who truly feel unlistened, and perhaps we're busy and we overlook situations where there are people around us, because remember, we are the sea sponge, right? People are drawn to us, and perhaps we need to sit and listen, not just always communicate on giving information, but listening to others so that we can act on that. Coming in next, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is that card of a new beginning. It's a great card of moving forward, and it's a turning point in our life. And we're going to be making some big decisions here. And in order to do that, we need to take action, okay? to set something into motion, and the circumstances leading to us achieving our goals. So we need to move forward. This is the beginning of something, and we shouldn't hold back. And we need to be inspired and follow our dreams today. Aces are the beginnings of all things in all suits, and this particular one is moving us forward. And we need to be unafraid to take any risks right now. Small risks are sometimes worthwhile, because the rewards will be worth it if we do something that's different today. Okay, so it's important we're a good listener. It's important that we act as if we've got what we need. And it's important to stand in and defend what we've created. Now, the next card we've got is a beautiful card, and this is Serendipity. Excuse me. And serendipity is all about the opportunity that is there if we're ready for it, and to be aware of synchronicity. Sometimes it's luck and good fortune that shows us symbols and signs that are lining us up to what we need to do on our path. So maybe we've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where our dreams and the collective dreams resonate. Okay, so everything's starting to connect now when we get this card, and it's a great card of being at the right place at the right time, and being grateful that we are aligned. Okay, things are aligning up for us. It's victory and it's success right now. And the choices that we've made in the past are getting us ready for the opportunity that's coming in. So this is our lucky moment. And the timing's perfect right now to go after what you want. Some of you might be sitting there thinking, you're a little bit lost, and you're feeling as though you're missing out on an opportunity with the Four of Cups. And this is because we're not keeping our eyes wide open to new and unusual and different possibilities. We shouldn't have tunnel vision here. This is a card that says we need to wake up and open up to things around us, and be adaptable to making these changes, because like I say, sometimes change is daunting, but it can be a blessing in disguise, because it leads us to something better, even better than what we feel we're missing out on. Whether it's your job, your career, or whether it's, changing a doctor, or whether it's friends or relationships. So the next card we've got is Follow the Golden Rule, and we know what that means, right? This is our messages from Spirit deck, and it says, choosing to live a mindful life, right? And treating others as we would like to be treated, and putting ourselves in someone else's shoes, and imagining what advice, help we could or we would like if we were that person. Okay, that's the greatest thing that we can do, is share empathy. So, from a karmic standpoint, maybe we can never go wrong by following the golden rule, and how we treat others can be labeled as right. It can't be, it can be labeled as right or wrong. But as long as our intention was to do as we'd like to be treated, then there's no wrong here. So this is about always thinking to ourselves, if I were that person, what would I like to hear from me? So remember, we talked about the talking circle here and listening to others. There could be somebody who's trying to portray and give us a message, rather convey that message out to us, and we need to listen today. Okay, how would we want to be treated? We wouldn't want to be ignored. We wouldn't want to be ghosted. We wouldn't want that to happen. We would want someone there to listen, to perhaps give us some consolation and some empathy and some guidance. Coming in next, you have the Four of Pentacles. We had the Four of Cups, but now you're holding on to something. And this could be a person, energy, a job, a situation in your life, a mindset. But it's also the card of the extremes in how we spend our money or we save our money. I always look at this, that she's being mindful. She's being careful. Some people call her the miser. I call her the budgeter. Okay, being mindful of where your money is and careful of what you're spending at this time. You're maybe saving up for a big ticket item, and so you're going to be mindful. You're not going to dip into that account or that savings that you've got. Sometimes unforeseen things happen that are out of our control. We need that money, but good that we hung on to it, so we've got it. Right? Okay, let's see what we have here for our additional messages with our deck here. Let's see what we have. All right. Okay, so our first card we've got is Meditate and Manifest. Our second card is Celebrate. Let's dig in here deep. Let's see what we have. We have Keep Things Simple. And one more card. What have we got? Gateway Opening. What's on the bottom? Negotiations. Okay, so maybe there's, maybe you're going to be, let's put it here, talking and discussing and having debates and negotiations with a situation. Now, meditating and manifesting what we want, that is acting as if, right? Being able to celebrate something here. I love the serendipity card because that makes me feel that things are working out in your favor. You've stood up for what you need to stand up for. This new idea is coming in. Keeping things simple though. Okay, not going out there and creating a lot of work for ourselves that's unnecessary. And there's a gateway opening here. So this is beautiful. So there could be a new opportunity here, as I had spoke with the Ace of Wands coming into you today, whether it's an opportunity for job or for a passion you have or a goal you're working on, anything like that, you're going to see that there will be a gateway opening. Don't be afraid to go after it because the Ace of Wands says now's the time to do it. Well, my beautiful fellow Pisces, this is our daily vibe from our guides message for May the 27th. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful day. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces.